Australia have sort of got used, like Bailey said in the press conference today, they've got used to not having Clark all the time. Like Bailey has played 52 ODIs till now, and out of them he has led Australia in 24 games. So the team is sort of used to Bailey the captain. Obviously, it's not an ideal situation where your nominated captain is not available, not only for this tournament, but definitely for the first match of the World Cup. So it's definitely not ideal from that perspective. But Bailey has stepped in at the last minute earlier as well. This time he had a little more time to prepare, and the team knows what he wants from them. The team knows what Bailey's leadership style is like. So I don't think that will be a huge factor. But coming to England, I think England will probably have to make the adjustments quicker than Australia, because, like I said, Australia have had an experience of Bailey as the leader, but Morgan has led England in only 8 games till now. And this is the first time that he's leading in his own team, and he's going to be the captain for the World Cup as well. So there will be pressure on Morgan. He's not been making a lot of runs himself. He's only got 150 in his last 10 innings. So he will feel the pressure. But I can sense that the mood in the England camp has sort of freed up a little bit since Cook's departure. You can see that there is more intent, there is a lot more positivity in the way they've approached the match. Okay, they only played 2 games against not exceptional attacks on fairly flat tracks, but I just sense that England could be onto a decent thing. Exactly. The changes have to come within the mindset. It's not, I mean, obviously the personnel have already been decided for the Tri-Series as well as the World Cup. And these are the same guys. I mean, you could say these are the majority of the guys are the same guys with whom England played till now, and they've lost 4 series in a row. But I think attitudinally, you will see a completely different England setup. Morgan is a sort of free spirit himself, and he's got the advantage of having a lot of batting firepower, which England have possessed in the past as well, but which they have been reluctant to sort of give expression to. I think this time around you will find a different England. We have already seen signs of it in the way they have played against the Prime Minister's 11 and against the ACT 11. And the top order is full of big striking batsmen. So I think England's batting is in a pretty good space right now. It's too early to say if it's getting to it. But obviously Peterson is a very contentious subject. It's no secret that Peterson and Morgan get along quite well, and Morgan was one of the guys who spoke for Peterson. Not necessarily that he should be there in the team, but he did say that England would miss Peterson, which is a lot more than what a lot of the other guys said. So there is, they are good friends, they get along well. But like Morgan was keen to point out, what happens on the field and what happens off the field, what is with cricket and what is outside of cricket are completely different things. I think he had no option. I mean, what he said today was what any captain in his place would have said, because the official line is that Peterson is no longer required by England. So I don't think change in captain is going to make any difference to Peterson's fortunes. And I don't think Morgan has really any say in the matter. Yes and no. Yeah, preparation in terms of getting your strategies right, getting your combinations right. In that sense, it is preparatory. But by itself, the series means a lot because it's the first time England, Australia, and India are playing in a triangular series together. And also the confidence that while you might be busy preparing for the World Cup, you might end up suffering 4 or 5 defeats, which is not at all good for your confidence going into the World Cup. So while it is important while it is essential that the teams keep an eye on the World Cup and strategize accordingly, it's also important that they focus on the games that are there in the Tri-Series. So it's not just the preparatory tournament. Yes, obviously the eventual goal is the World Cup, but by itself the tournament holds a lot of significance, just for the momentum and the confidence that teams can carry into the World Cup, and the fact that India and England will get another opportunity to acclimatize themselves to the conditions that they will face in the next